What's up? Hope everyone's having a good day and is ready for another video in the series we like to call Underrated Throwers. Today we got Stephanie Brown Trafton, USA discus thrower, and she is the 2008 Olympic champion for discus, a three-time Olympian for 2004, 2008, and 2012, two-time Olympic finalist in 2008, 2012, and has been to the World Championships multiple times. And what's underrated about her is that she is one of only 3 women to ever win the women's discus in the Olympics. It was her, Valerie Allman, and the other one escapes my memory. But that's also part of the reason why I'm doing this video, because I know a lot of people know who Valerie Allman is. I'm not sure if a lot of people know it, especially younger throwers, who Stephanie Brown Trafton is. But she was the premier. She was one of the best, if not the best, USA discus thrower for the women's side that we had for a long time, and for more than a decade. And yeah, I would just like to highlight her because I think she has pretty good technique, and she obviously won the Olympics. I'll link her personal best, height and weight, and notable accomplishments in the video description. So, yeah, let's get to it. So, let's just watch this, just regular speed. This is from the 2009 World Champs in Berlin. The qualifying round here. So, I think, if memory serves me correct, she's 6'4", so she's really tall. So as you can probably tell, she has pretty long limbs, so that helps a lot. So she throws really well. Kind of just basic technique, nothing really fancy, just, And I think this throw went like 61 meters, so it wasn't like her best throw ever, but I mean, it was qualifying, so, I don't think she was really trying very hard. So, yeah, let's break this down. So, winds, pretty narrow stance, really nice separation here in the hips, so it keeps the discus very far back. Love the knees apart, going opposite ways, so as this left knee turns, this right knee goes forward. That creates stretch in the hips. And she keeps that right leg grounded until the left, oops, I didn't mean to zoom in, until the left is at 90. So really nice job there. Gets a nice wide sweep, nice and around. Really like her hip angle here. So she's super over her left, which is a good thing. Holds her chest very nice to the sector, which lets her right leg or sweep leg get super far ahead. So it allows her to get the hips a lot more involved in the throw and slows down the upper body, which is what you want, because you want the legs ahead of the upper body in the throw. Lands really nice in the middle. If this will stop there, so lands super over her right, very very stacked here. Everything is in line. Discus is really far back. Is a really tall, so it doesn't really load her legs. I mean, they are kind of bent, but she's pretty tall. So there's one thing I would personally coach, and this isn't a knock on her because obviously this works for her, is I would like her to be a little lower, so she can use a little bit more of her legs in the throw, and so she can push against the ground. But I mean, she does a really good job of that, of staying grounded. Gets a really nice block, and she also lands with a pretty narrow stance. But I mean, she was narrow in the back of the ring. If we go back, not that narrow, but not as narrow as this. But yeah, for being 6'4", she actually doesn't use a lot of the ring. Like, she still has room in the ring. And again, well, I know this isn't her best throw ever, because I mean, she's throwing way further than this. I think her PR is around like 66 or 67 meters. So 61 meters compared to that. This isn't like the most technically sound throw, but this is the one throw of her that had the best quality and didn't actually showed her entire throw. I was gonna do her throw, her winning throw for the 2008 Olympics, but it didn't show a lot of it, and it cut off like this whole lower half of her body. So yeah, I'm doing this video. So that video in the 2008 was a lot more technically sound than this, but yeah, you get the picture of her general technique. So really nice block here, stays really long, lets that disc go, boom, and just releases and reverses. So let's see, left foot there. So she kind of over rotated a little on the reverse, so she didn't really get as much as she possibly could in terms of linear energy into it. But I mean, the over rotating is better than under rotating in the reverse, because under rotating, you just didn't get power into it, whereas the over rotating, you just didn't get all the power into the right direction, kind of. Although I mean, it's barely anything. Like, she didn't over rotate like to here or anything, so it's not like the most egregious thing in the world. So, but I mean, overall, I mean, there's nothing like particularly wrong with this throw, really. It just looks like a very low effort throw, and the only things I would clean up is the release a little. But I mean, this isn't the best release I've seen her have ever, so yeah. But other than that, pretty nice. But yeah, so I hope you guys have a better respect or understanding of who Stephanie Brown Trafton was, or is, sorry. And yeah, again, I'll link her personal best, height, weight, and notable accomplishments in the video description. And I'll see y'all in the next time. See y'all later.